What is going on YouTube? Tom's coming at you with a brand new video, and in today's video we are talking about Snapchat ads and how you can use Snapchat ads to make you over $100 per day. Alright guys, so I have a little board here of a couple things that I want to tell you about, and a couple key things about Snapchat ads because I've tested them out. I want you guys to test them out as well because they can be very lucrative for you and for your business, whatever you're doing, right? So there's a couple ways you can use Snapchat ads. You can use them to sell products. Let's say you have a dropshipping store, you can use them to sell products where you can make maybe like a motion ad or something, that's the size of your phone screen, and it kind of, as someone's scrolling through, it pops up in one of those like story little options. Or you can even use ads where you are actually recording yourself or doing something, or recording somebody doing something, right? Or recording the product, maybe like a boomerang of the product or whatever it is, right? So you can use a couple different things. That's how you can essentially use Snapchat ads to get people to click. And a couple things about Snapchat ads. First is that you have to have a minimum budget of $50 per day. So it kind of weeds out the beginners and people who don't really know what they're doing, which is good and bad, because if you don't know what you're doing, I'd rather you not use Snapchat ads, because you don't want to be wasting money just like that. Because if you just start wasting your money, you're going to get discouraged and you're not going to want to continue. So $50 per day, so someone who has a budget, someone who probably knows what they're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, watch the rest of this video and I'm going to hopefully explain to you guys what you need to do so that you don't waste that first $50. So they're great for CPA or affiliate offers. What that means, CPA is cost per action. So let's say you are part of a site like maxbounty, maxbounty, which is what I'm a part of. CPA, so essentially instead of just affiliate products where you recommend a product and you get a commission, you can actually recommend a product and get like a couple dollars if someone puts their email in or puts their contact information in. So some offers are like $2.40, $2, a dollar, 50 cents, 75 cents per lead that you can generate for this company, for whatever, right? So it's great for that because Snapchat is extremely cheap if you do it right. You get very low CPMs, which is cost per 1,000 impressions. So you can get like under $5 CPMs. So what that means is that it costs you, let's say, $5 to put your ad in front of 1,000 people, which is pretty good. If you guys think about Facebook ads, generally what I was experiencing for my dropshipping store, anywhere from like 10 to like 20, 30 even was my CPM, $10, $10 to $30. So that's a lot, a decent amount of money. And so if you think about it, getting it for $5 on Snapchat, it's pretty good. Now, the key is though to actually make that useful for you. It's great that you can get your ad in front of 1,000 people, but if your ad the goal is to get someone to buy something or to get someone to sign up for your email list or complete an action, right? You don't want just impressions or views. You want someone to actually click on your ad, swipe up, and go to the page, right? That's what you want. So the key is, how do you do that? Now, you have to have an interesting ad. It needs to be eye-catching, number one, because people are scrolling through, and if you guys think about it, go to Snapchat right now and just scroll through. You can see there's a ton of stuff. There's just eye-catching stuff. The headlines on a lot of these ads don't even make complete sense. They just get you to click on it. They get you to go in and swipe up and check out whatever article they have and whatever it is. It's not 100% accurate. It's kind of like clickbaity if you think about it. It's pretty clickbaity actually. So you have to kind of be in that mindset of, all right, what can I do in this ad? What can this front, thumbnail kind of thing look like so that people see it, they click on it, or they want to swipe up, and they actually take the action that I want them to take, right? So you need to make sure that is something you're thinking about, right? If you have an ad, right, for let's say a baseball, and you just have a picture of a baseball, maybe that's not interesting. If you have a video of someone hitting a home run, or it's a cool video, you have music overlaid, you got some special effects, that's something that is going to catch someone's attention, right? So you want to think about that when you're running these ads. If you're running to a CPA offer, if you're trying to promote your personal brand or something, recording yourself is great because people actually they can see you, they can feel a connection, and they can interact with you in a sense, right? Because it's you. It's not just something, right? It's a person, right? So those are great, but at the same time, you still want to say something and have the quality be decent. You can use your phone if you have an iPhone or a decent camera on your phone. You can do that, right? But you want to have a decent quality so it's not just blurry. but you also want to say something and do something in there so that it's not just like you talking like this, right? Like I'm just talking information right now. That's not what you want. You want information to get across, but you also want to do it in a way that is interesting. Okay, so if you want to start yelling or at them, or you want to say something funny to start, you want to say a question or say something like bold, outrageous, like whoa, what the hell, what's that? That's what you kind of want to kind of get across to that viewer, and then within a few seconds you want to say, oh, swipe up for this or something to get them to take that action, to get them to go to your page to sign up for your form or whatever it is that you're trying to do to sign up for your CPA offer. Get them on your email list, all that type of stuff. So it can be great, guys, because think about it. If you're getting a CPM of $5, right, and you're able to really have a huge click-through of like 10, 20, 30%, nuts. Think about the amount of money you're going to spend to get a potential lead or customer on your site. It's going to be low, right? If you're thinking about it, and you can get someone on Facebook for $2 or $1.50 to opt into your page or to get on your email list, you can go on Snapchat and you can get that number down to like 50 cents, 40 cents, 30 cents. That is nuts, guys. Think about the potential there. You have cheap leads that you can then use to make money in the future, guys. So I really highly recommend Snapchat ads. Now, another thing to note though is Snapchat is also, generally a younger audience. As of right now, as I'm making this video, people are still using Snapchat. It's going through the generations. I know my parents are even starting to use that and stuff, but it's getting there. But at the same time, are those people who are older generation, 40, 50 plus, are they actually using Snapchat consistently? Probably not. People that are on there checking through, scrolling through the feeds and checking out some of the articles, they're teenagers through, 20s, 30s. I don't think people, much older than that are, the main target of people that you're going to find. So you have to just also make sure that is, portrayed in your ads. You have to know if you're going to advertise some type of ointment, right? Don't advertise it on Snapchat. It doesn't make sense because you have kids. Who the hell is gonna care about ointment, on Snapchat if you're 20 years old? No, that is something you advertise on Facebook to a specific audience of people, who are older, who may have, pain or who need this ointment, whatever it is, right? So that's the point I'm trying to make, guys. So guys, hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully, if it did, I consider subscribing to the channel below. We have a ton of content on here already about how to make money online, all that type of stuff. I'm making stuff in the future, diving into all this type of stuff, and let me know, guys, what you want to see next. I'm happy to make videos for you. That is it, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.